Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Candace Del Castillo, YouTube content creator and educator. Today's topic is being misunderstood, aka when they think you're the bad guy. First of all, even if we're innocent, if they perceive us as guilty, then we might as well be, because in their eyes, we are. Explain as best you can. They may see their misperception. Admit it if you're wrong in the areas that you're wrong. Learn from the conversation. Try to buffet yourself and gird yourself up against what might feel like having your hair blowtorched back. They may be coming at you pretty strong. And I don't mean physically. Nobody should ever be hitting you hard. And if they're getting into all sorts of name calling and, degrading things, then it's yours to just up and walk away. But if it's just a regular conversation and they're upset, it's going to be pretty strong from them coming to you. And the best thing you can do is lean into it a little bit and give them some really good eye contact and compassion. Let them know that you care, that you were the reason for their hurt, even if it was a misunderstanding. Because if it was, you can get that cleared up and then things can get squared pretty quick. Gaslighting is absolutely sociopathic. It may even border on psychopathic. It's really demonic. Don't do that with them. Don't do whatever it takes because you maybe have a gift of words, and don't get into manipulating and deceiving in the dark. That's satanic. You don't want to use those techniques just to show yourself as innocent. Absolutely not, especially if you did play a part in it and you have some guilt in the issue. Do not gaslight. Two sides to every story. Listen to theirs. Don't jump to conclusions and don't be defensive. If you stay mature and calm and respectable and, as I said, compassionate, they can just relax. Eventually, you'll see that happening. You'll see them just starting to relax. Proverbs 15:1 says that a soft answer turns away wrath. So keep it soft and watch that wrath turn away. It works very, very well. But again, it's not a manipulative feature. You're just trying to let them vent in a way that they need to without allowing them to abuse you. Give them time to think about your apology and your explanation. You can't force somebody not to be angry with you, and you can't force somebody to forgive you. They may just need a little time. Perhaps you could leave the conversation by, if you've exhausted all that you need to talk about, and you're going to go your separate ways for a little while, you can try to set a time. Well, could we reconnect in a week, 2 weeks? What do you think you need? A month? Take the time you need, but remember, I would like to have the relationship, and I don't see any reason for it to go so far as to break off. This could be two girlfriends, two boyfriends, and I mean non-sexual, non-homosexual situations, just regular friends. This could be a husband and wife. This could be a daughter and child. This could be a working relationship, a co-worker. However that relationship is in connection to you, you may just need to give it some time, but try to set a time where you can think about getting back to having a follow-up conversation and seeing what you can do with it. They may not want to go as long as that you have set. Perhaps you've set a 2-week frame. You have both agreed to that. They may be fine in about 3 days and call and say, oh gosh, I was just thinking about this, and now I see it, I can see it better. And people really just need time to calm down. Think about your own self. Turn it around. If it was you, you would want that. Excuse me, one moment, please. Something that's really a good idea not to do is be extra nice. If you're in a setting where you've agreed on some space between you, but you still need to see each other in a work or a church setting, or maybe even at home, don't gush, don't be flattering, really leave them some space. Don't give them the silent treatment. They might be giving it to you, but communicate if you have to, and that's it. And if you don't, just, stay on the other side of the hallway. Do whatever you can to have your own life and let them see that you do. You have a job you love, you have hobbies you enjoy, perhaps you're a YouTube content creator and you're busy. You have things you do, and you do it with other people, and you're just fine. Don't let them see that you have fallen apart. And if you have fallen apart, get some counseling or therapy for that. Perhaps there's a third party you could go to who doesn't know this person. They're distant enough that it wouldn't be a slanderous thing, or going behind your friend's back who has been angry with you. You're not doing any slandering. Do not slander or gossip. Gosh, don't run around to the office or the church or wherever it is that you generally see each other, the neighborhood. Do not slander them. You wouldn't want them doing that to you. It will get back to you, and it will come back around. You will find yourself then being slandered as well. But if you can find a third person, a third party that maybe doesn't even live in the same state as you, and they're a person you feel you can confide in just about how you feel, your own personal feelings, that seems fair to me. And then they can pray for you and pray with you and help you walk through it on your side. The best friend you've really got is your Bible and a journal and a pen. And start writing to God, pouring your heart out to Him. He knows both sides better than either of you do. And He wants restoration as well. Unless He can see that there's something very corrupt in the relationship, He won't help you get that back together. That's not going to be healthy for either of you. You might be codependent towards this person. They might be abusive towards you. That's not something God's going to help get back together and stay that way. If it's repairable, that's His specialty. But in any case, pour your heart out to the Lord. And one thing I have noticed, God will say things to us when we put pen to paper that He won't say to us any other way. So do get that paper involved, that journal, and just you lean into it heavily. You may need some tears time. You may need some time for you to process. He understands. He knows how we process, and He will help you walk through it. And if it's repairable, He's the one. He's the one who can do it. He'll show you the steps to take. If you do have to part from this person, and it does come to that, again, whichever relationship, it could be girlfriends, a guy friend, a platonic friend, a romantic involvement, it could be even a spouse. I'm not here to do any marriage counseling at this time. I am going to be talking about marriage in my YouTube videos, but this is not that time. It could be you with a child, whatever. If it comes to a point where they need to make it final, and that was their choice, again, don't grovel. Don't hang on their leg as they're walking out the door. You'll just make them more glad that they made that choice, if that's what you choose to do. By hanging on them and groveling and crying and begging. Don't do that. But rather, wish them well. Tell them that you wish it didn't have to turn out this way, but that you have prayed for them, and you will let them go, and that they're free to be whoever they want to be now, this way, without you. The more mature you can stay, the more strength you can muster up, and God will give you all the strength you need. The more you will come out shining like a diamond. And what relationship you do have left, even if it's one that's separated or divorced, or the child goes to being a prodigal, they still think better of you than they would if you fell apart or yelled at them or called them names or, really maybe lowered themselves to their level. Don't go there. Okay, let it go and trust God. He could still fix it, but He generally does His best work when we're not looking at it under a microscope. I hope you found this helpful. I know it's a painful topic, but stay close to Him, and you will always come out the finer. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you richly, and good success to you.